Hi there, my name's Di. I'm one of the physiotherapists at Davies Veterinary Specialists, and we're bringing this video to you to give you some advice on how you can introduce your dog to people who are wearing masks, which is becoming more and more common. So we all read facial expressions to understand how people are feeling, and dogs are no exception to this. So I think they're going to find it quite strange, confusing, when they start seeing people wearing face masks and they can't read what we're feeling or read our expressions. So it's likely you're going to encounter more and more people on the streets when they're out on their dog walks, or if you do need to take your pet to the vet and they're wearing face masks, it will make it a lot easier for your vet to examine your pet if you've already introduced them to this first. So we're going to talk through 6 different steps on how you can do this. So step 1 is we suggest that you start by placing your hand over your mouth and start talking to your pet with your hand and your nose covered, because if you notice in a second you'll start to hear a change in my voice. So if I place my hand over my mouth, my voice sounds very different to what it did before. So we just want to make sure that they're happy with that. And Penny, my lovely assistant here, doesn't seem to be too worried by this change in my voice. So if they're comfortable with that, reward them and continue to do that. And if they're happy, walk around the room, keep praising them and ensure that they're comfortable with that situation. Okay, and a step on from that, or step 2, would be then to start giving your dog commands through your nose and mouth being shielded. So what we're going to do with Penny is I'm going to ask Penny to stand and ask her to lie down in a second with my hand over my mouth and offer a treat if she does that for me. So, Penny, we're going to sit up. Come on out again. Penny, good girl, sit and down. Penny, down. Good girl. So Penny's starting to learn commands with my mouth and nose shielded and the change in my tone of my voice. So step 3 would be then to start introducing a scarf or a bandana. Okay, so placing a piece of cloth over your mouth. So we just have a piece of cloth cut off here. And what you're going to do is start placing that over your nose and mouth. And again, talking to Penny, ensuring she's comfortable with that, as she's demonstrating beautifully. And then you can start asking her to sit. Penny, sit. Good girl. And down. Penny, down. Good girl. Okay, and if she's happy with that, you're talking to her and offering commands, carry on wearing the bandana around the house and in the garden, and just it enables her to understand that this is becoming more of a normal situation for her. So, once she's happy with that situation, and again, rewarding them, making sure that they understand that it's not a bad thing to have a bandana or a piece of cloth over the mouth, you can then start introducing the mask. And if you haven't done so already, it might be a good idea to place a mask next to their bed or next to a feed bowl, so it's just normal and they've seen it around the house already. So what we're then going to do is place the mask over my nose and mouth again. And if they want to sniff it, you can let them sniff it as well. And then you're going to repeat the same steps we've just done for 3 and 4. Start talking to them, say commands to them, and then you're also going to start moving around the house and rewarding house and home and rewarding them if they're happy with that situation. So once your pet is happy with you wearing the mask around the house, then would be the time to start asking family members to then wear the masks. They learn to know that it's okay to see other people wearing it around the house. And then once they're happy around the house with you all wearing masks, reward them in doing so. And if they're happy with that situation, then you can go out into the street, to the park where you would normally walk your pet. And that's when you're likely going to encounter lots of other people wearing masks. And I think if you're also wearing your own, hopefully your pet will acclimatise knowing that it's okay to see people wearing them and not be fearful of them. So I hope these tips have helped. our pets are going to be afraid or worried or concerned when they do see people with masks, but hopefully taking these steps will ease that situation. And also, if you do need to go to your vet in the not too distant future, then it'll be easier for your vet to examine your pet as well. So I hope that helps. Thank you to Penny, and thank you for listening.